Hello, and welcome to Positive Vibe Guides, and this is your host, Sensei. Today we'll be talking about the first raid boss in Tarisland. His name is Molcolon, the Merfolk King. For raid composition for this boss, you will need 1 or 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 6 or 7 DPS. Don't forget to bring health potions, mana potions, elixirs, and of course, positive vibes. As you can see, the boss is in the middle of the room. Your main tank should run up to it, and the rest of the raid should run and stack on its back, as this boss can cleave. The first ability this boss has is called Rapid Cleave. You can see it signified here by the 3 slash effects in front of the boss. This ability does 3 cleave attacks in front of the boss in rapid succession, hitting everyone in front of him. If adds are out, the tank should use CDs or call for a healer external cooldown. And remember, no one should be standing in front of the boss besides the main tank. Next ability we'll be going over is Shockwave. Shockwave is a 2-second cast that releases a wave in a straight line that will target the largest group of players. It is imperative that you move left or right to get out of the wave before the cast is finished so you don't take damage. Next up is Waterbomb. The boss will select a random member of the raid to put a debuff on. You can tell who has it by a swirling circle of water that is surrounding a player. The player with the debuff should move away from the raid, as when the debuff ends, they will do a large AoE blast around themselves. If the tank gets the debuff, melee DPS should move away from the boss to ensure they do not get hit by the damage. After casting those abilities, the boss will summon a wave of 5 Merfolk warriors, which are melee, and 2 Merfolk archers. If you're running 2 tanks, the second tank should run over and pick up the adds. If you're only running 1 tank, DPS should be careful not to start attacking until the main tank has threat. Once the tanks have threat, all DPS should switch and burn these adds down as quickly as possible. After the first wave has spawned, another shockwave and another water bomb will happen. The boss will then summon Wave 2. Wave 2 consists of 5 Merfolk warriors and 1 Merfolk shaman. As with before, ensure the tanks have threat before DPS starts attacking. When the Merfolk shaman is killed, he will drop a large blue sphere called Refuge that all raiders must stand in. The boss will then start casting Storm's Call. All players should ensure they're standing within the Refuge circle or they will take lethal damage. Healers should be aware that even inside the Refuge, that players will be taking significant damage and you should use cooldowns appropriately. Tanks should be aware that after this effect happens, the boss will do its 3 cleave attack, so cooldowns should be used to ensure the tank doesn't die. After the second wave, the boss will repeat all abilities as before, starting with Shockwave. So just repeat what you've already done and what you already know, and you have this boss killed. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also join our Discord server, linked below. This has been your host, Sensei, from Positive Vibes Guides.